Live from the CBS 2 Information Center in New York, this is CBS 2 News at noon.
It's great to have you with us today. I'm Michael Pomerantz.
And I'm Cindy Hsu. Happy Thanksgiving. While most of the nation is giving thanks for family, friends, and freedom, there are thousands who will be having a very tough holiday dealing with the losses from the terrorist attacks.
At Ground Zero today, it is business as usual for hundreds of workers removing the rubble. The Red Cross and Salvation Army, though, among those providing Thanksgiving meals. And Mayor Giuliani is just one of the volunteers who will be there today to hand them out.
President Bush, who helped carve turkey for troops at Fort Campbell in Kentucky yesterday, is spending a long Thanksgiving weekend at Camp David. He says while the past few months have been rough, Americans still have a lot to be thankful for today, including the love of family and the generosity of fellow citizens. And
many U.S. soldiers are spending their holiday abroad. Thousands of pounds of turkey have been shipped overseas so that our troops can have some of the trimmings from home.
Now let's go to New York's big holiday party, the annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. CBS 2's Amy Stone is live in Times Square with more. Amy?
Well, Cindy and Michael, this year Macy's is celebrating its 75th anniversary of the Thanksgiving Day Parade. That's a whole lot of helium. And here in Times Square, they're already picking up and cleaning up after the parade is finished up. And for the millions lined up along the parade route from 77th Street down to Herald Square, they were more patriotic and thankful than ever. The pomp and pageantry of Macy's 75th anniversary Thanksgiving Day Parade kicked off with Lady Liberty this year.
It's really cool. That's Curious George.
Of course it is. One of 15 helium balloons to take flight today. All this clowning around and excitement is exhausting. How big is Big Bird?
Very big.
Very big. Do you know how long it took me to blow up Big Bird?
No.
About a week. Do you know who's standing next to you?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Santa.
I really had to be here today. I wanted to bring my son. This is his first time coming out, and I just felt completely safe coming.
This is their first Thanksgiving, and I mean down here, you know, and they're getting a real kick out of it, and it means a lot to me.
For the blue sky and fresh air and just being here in New York, it's such a gift.
And for lots of green makeup.
What I'm thankful for is New York City and my family. Happy Thanksgiving!
As a firefighter, what does today mean to you?
This is great to see everybody out in the city and coming alive again after the tragedy that we had. It's a great thing. I'm happy to be here. My kids are having a great time. It finally brings a smile to my face.
We'll have a long day today, and this will make it something special, that we get something to look forward to. So my brother's here with us.
Oh man, the parade's almost over. Now what are we gonna do?
Turkey!
Would you like to come to my house for turkey dinner?
Well, I'm sorry, I have another appointment. I'm going to be with my daughters and my family, and we're going to celebrate Thanksgiving. But thanks,
Tony, we go back minutes, me and you. There, just a few minutes ago, Santa, the last float of the parade. And I got to tell you, Santa almost received as many applause and cheers as the FDNY and NYPD that were out here today. 12 helium balloons, 12 novelty balloons, 4 Broadway shows, 28 floats and balloons, and a whole lot of fun. And I got to tell you guys, I'm hungry. Ready for turkey. Live in Times Square, Amy Stone, CBS 2. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Amy. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Well, on this Thanksgiving Day, many people in our area choosing to help the less fortunate. Dozens of volunteers at the Holy Apostle Soup Kitchen on the west side are serving Thanksgiving meals for the homeless all day today. Just one of hundreds of places in our area with volunteers who are spending their holiday remembering the needy.
This is obviously a very difficult day for everyone who lost loved ones during the terrorist attacks. Today, hundreds of people will spend part of this holiday helping with recovery efforts at Ground Zero. CBS 2 reporter David Diaz is live on the scene with more. David?
Well, Cindy, you talk about the many people that are here helping. In a way, there are more volunteers at this moment here in Lower Manhattan at the Borough Manhattan Community College than there are people receiving these Thanksgiving dinners being put out by the Salvation Army. But the fact remains that ratio will probably change as the afternoon wears on. And one thing you know from being here and talking to people here, this is a very special Thanksgiving.
At a local restaurant, The Kitchen, workers cooked through the night, preparing the birds and all the fixins that would be needed to serve as many as 1,200 traditional Thanksgiving dinners. The meals to be offered as part of another tradition, the Salvation Army's annual effort on Turkey Day. Except this time it is at Manhattan Community College, which had been a service center during much of the World Trade Center rescue effort. And in addition to the homeless, the meal is also intended for anyone displaced by the World Trade Center attacks and for those working at the site today. They will be served by volunteers like this group of young people from the same parish in Richmond Hill, Queens.
I'm thankful for a lot of things that I've received in life, and I just wanted to, give back what I've received. I think, it's a beautiful thing to be able to do this. So.
I feel more full being able to, inside anyway, I feel more full because I'm able to give back.
Basically all the atrocities that's happening in the world kind of makes you feel, be grateful and be thankful for actually being alive and everything that's happening. You want to actually give back to the community, those who are less fortunate than you, so you want to help those out.
Okay, now this event never lacks for volunteers, but you can tell as a result of what has happened this year, certainly in the last several months, that people feel this renewed sense of gratitude for all of the good things that they do have in life and a need to somehow share that with others, and that is a very strong and wonderful emotion. We're live in Lower Manhattan. I'm David Diaz, CBS 2, and happy Thanksgiving to you, Cindy, Michael, and everyone back there and everyone watching.
David, same to you. Thank you. Well, while many of us have a lot to be thankful for today, there are those who just cannot forget the pain of September 11th. CBS 2 reporter Amy Nuzzo visited one New Jersey couple who is having a tough Thanksgiving. It's been changed forever.
We're at the home of Seema and Paul Wackler in Ramsey, New Jersey, where Seema has been cooking up a storm since Saturday, a Thanksgiving meal for 20 at a friend's house. But Seema is really cooking for her 25-year-old son, Gregory, who died fleeing the 93rd floor of the World Trade Center North Tower on September 11th. Thanksgiving was his favorite holiday, and Seema says cooking all of his favorite foods helps her feel his presence.
This bastard is not going to take the best day of my son's year. I'm doing it because of that. He's not going to take away the pleasure that I have making that food, knowing my son would have enjoyed it.
Gregory was a research assistant for Fred Alger Management. His body was found in the rubble last Thursday, and he'll be buried on Tuesday. Until then, Seema says she won't stop cooking. In Ramsey, New Jersey, Amy Nuzzo, CBS 2.
Seema also cooked for a crowd of more than 200 people at her son's memorial service.
Today, Thanksgiving is also taking on a very different tone for firefighters. Every firefighter in New York has been affected by September 11th. We visited Engine 54 in Manhattan, where 15 firefighters died in the attack. Today, while New York's bravest have Thanksgiving dinner, their colleagues will be on their minds.
Oh, the memories are great. You got 15 classy guys up there. Some really good stories in there, a lot of laughs up on that wall there. Some really nice people.
So for those memories, you can still be thankful?
Yeah, I would go with that. That's it. I would say that.
Engine 54 has also received plenty of thank yous from the community. People have been coming by offering their good wishes, turkey, and more.
Let's see how the forecast is shaping up for this afternoon. Ira Joe Fisher has the details. Hey, Ira.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you, Michael and Cindy. We have an absolutely beautiful day outside our window. A mundane look at the satellite picture confirms that. A hole has been punched in the clouds because high pressure is dominating our weather. At the moment, our temperature with all of the sunshine is 50 degrees. We'll have the sunshine. Pilgrim hat, we're just kidding about. It's not really there on the sun. It'll go up today to a high of 56, and we have, for the moment, west-southwest winds, and they'll persist at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Later on, a weak falling apart front will move through. It will shift the winds from the west-southwest to the southeast, and so we're going to see for the next few days some mild temperatures. How mild? Stay tuned. We'll talk about that later. Here, Cindy?
Ira, thank you. Well, just about everything is closed for the Thanksgiving holiday. There is no mail delivery or garbage collection today. Banks in New York and Connecticut are closed. In New Jersey, they have the option to open. Financial markets are closed today, as well as all government offices. Holiday parking rules are in effect, and most mass transit is running on Sunday or holiday schedules.
When we come back, the latest on the Connecticut anthrax cases. Investigators try to figure out just how a woman got infected.
Major developments this noon in Afghanistan. It involves the Taliban and one of its strongholds.
Plus, a boost for the troops. The major stars showing their support in their own special way.
I'm thankful for my family, my husband who's a police officer, and just having a great day today.
Alliance says that the Taliban will surrender Kunduz. Kunduz, the Taliban's last stronghold in the north. The town will reportedly be given up by the end of the weekend. Under the terms of the agreement, Taliban forces will also reportedly hand over thousands of Arabs and other fighters loyal to Osama bin Laden. But there is some skepticism that the surrender will actually even take place because the fighting between the Taliban and the Northern Alliance in Kunduz rages on today. More talks between the Alliance and Taliban will continue tomorrow.
While many servicemen and women won't get a break on Thanksgiving, others are enjoying a traditional meal. Thousands of soldiers arrived in Kuwait just in time for the holiday. The first day of their mission is being spent having a feast with their military family. Another crew on board the USS Theodore Roosevelt is enjoying a big meal on the Arabian Sea. 3,000 pounds of turkey were flown out to feed them.
When we come back, the anthrax trail runs through Connecticut. Now investigators want to know how a woman who died yesterday contracted inhalation anthrax, and we're live with that story next.
Plus, before you put those canned cranberries on the table, hold up. We're going to help you add some spice to your side dishes when we come back.
Well, I'm thankful that I'm with my wife, my child, and that for the time being that we're okay. And just want to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving.
My Thanksgiving wish is for everybody to stay safe. A lot of turkey.
There are many more questions and answers surrounding the death of a 94-year-old Connecticut woman who contracted inhalation anthrax.
CBS 2's Dr. Mike Rosen has been following the story and joins us live from Derby, Connecticut.
Well, Cindy, you'd be hard-pressed to find any likeness between this rural part of Connecticut where Adi Lundgren lived and the Bronx where Kathy Newen lived. She was the hospital worker who died of inhalational anthrax about a month ago. Still, there is one striking and one disconcerting similarity between these two cases. Investigators have no idea where these two women contracted the anthrax.
Well, this is just a little town in the country, and we don't have too many stores or anything else.
It puts Oxford on the map. We're just a small little town here.
Where in Oxford, Connecticut, did Tilly Lundgren contract the anthrax that killed her on Wednesday? Today, investigators are analyzing samples taken from her house and looking into the relatively mundane details of her life.
Since spring, she hasn't been able to drive her car. And she would go out to lunch and go to church meetings and church on Sundays.
She didn't do a lot of traveling out of town.
Officials here don't have a lot to say. Where's the anthrax coming from?
One can only guess.
Could it have come from the bank she used?
Have a good day.
Unlikely, because she was driven here by a relative only once a month and only used the drive-thru. Did it come from someone she ran into? Anywhere Ms. Lundgren had been recently, most everyone here in Oxford has been also. It's not that big.
We have the only light in town right here.
Everyone we spoke with here in Oxford believes there really is only one possibility.
A lot of people, of course, are saying mail.
I can't think of any other way of how the woman got it. I'd have to say the mail.
This is the post office in Oxford. It doubles as a barber shop. No postal workers have gotten sick here. No one has tested positive. There's not even a hint of anthrax anywhere else. But yet, 1,500 Connecticut postal employees are now receiving prophylactic antibiotics. Still, in spite of Ms. Lundgren's death, people here, for the most part, aren't acting scared of the mail.
There should be some concern, but I think if everybody is aware of it, I don't think it should be such an issue.
For the most part, I feel safe right now.
Now, there was a possible lead yesterday that perhaps Ms. Lundgren received a birthday card from her U.S. Congressman Christopher Dodd. Christopher Dodd's mailroom in Washington did have traces of anthrax in it. But late yesterday, Dodd said that there was no correspondence between his office and Ms. Lundgren. So it appears, as in Ms. Newen's case, investigators here are still at square one. Reporting live from Derby, Connecticut, I'm Dr. Mike Rosen, CBS 2.
Dr. Rosen, thank you.
Tough story. A lot of folks taking advantage of that Thanksgiving Day parade today, some type of diversion from all we've had to deal with here in New York City. And Ira Joe Fisher has a look at our holiday forecast. Ira?
Michael, Cindy, two of my favorite people. A happy Thanksgiving to you. 50 degrees, mostly sunny right now, mostly sunny and completely Thanksgiving. We have a northwest wind of 5 miles an hour, 50% humidity, and the barometer falling 30.12 inches. We'll check some temperatures around the city right now. Pretty consistently in the 50s, as you can see upon your TV screen. And around our region, some 40s lingering farther to the north and inland, but climbing nicely up into the 50s, unlike yesterday when they were stuck in the 40s. Let's look at a little whimsy, shall we? We'll look at scenes from today's Thanksgiving Day Parade, the 75th anniversary Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and it was weather absolutely perfect. Calm winds. I was curious to see if George would make it, and I see he did. And look at the people just absolutely enjoying the beautiful weather, the beautiful parade, and the folks dressed in orange. And Santa Claus was there as well today. We're going to prove it to you in a moment. And that's not Santa, that's one of the drummers and one of the bands. But Santa Claus was there, and there you see him upon your TV screen, the 75th annual Thanksgiving Day Parade. And to prove that it is Thanksgiving, I'm going to step out of the way and let you see some of the places where they're having an especially wonderful Thanksgiving celebration. Derry, Oregon, Goose Prairie, Washington, Rice, Minnesota, Turkey, Texas. No kidding. 42 degrees there. In Bone Cave, Tennessee, it's 51. Cranberry in New Jersey is 49 degrees. And in Bean Hill, Connecticut, it's going to climb up today into the 50s as well. A little Thanksgiving Day visit around the country. We're going to see temperatures climbing nicely in the sunshine up into the 50s today. It'll be a relatively clear night tonight, and lows not as bad as last night. Last night in places it got down to the 20s. Eastern Long Island hit 20 degrees itself, but we're talking 30s and 40s tonight under that clear sky. And our 5-day forecast, you're not going to believe these temperatures. We're talking about temperatures in the 50s and in the 60s over the next few days. Look at Friday, 59, Saturday 61, and a couple of systems are going to move into the weekend to give us a chance of some showers on Saturday, perhaps steadier, heavier rain on Sunday, spilling over into early Monday. Highs around 60 on Monday and back into the middle 50s on Tuesday. So after a couple of days below normal temperatures, we have a few days coming where the temperatures are going to be again above normal. Happy Thanksgiving, Michael and Cindy. I am thankful that I work with the two of you, and I mean that sincerely.
Oh, now he's being all nice to us.
You buy it?
Freaking us out.
After a year of his anger and rage? I don't buy it for a second. We do buy it.
We do feel the same.
The pleasure is ours. You guys have special plans for today?
Do indeed. Fisher, the Fisher turkey.
It's like pulling teeth with this guy. Doesn't ever want to talk to anybody. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mike.
Enjoy your special plans.
Well, speaking of the Fisher turkey, it's time to talk turkey, or at least the side dishes that go right along with it.
Tony Tantillo talking cranberries and Brussels sprouts today.
Now today is Thanksgiving, so we're going to put a couple things together in case you forgot about a good cranberry or some with Brussels sprouts. That's going to make your Thanksgiving meal a big hit. And to help me is my good friend from Tribeca Grill, Executive Chef Don Pintapono. Don, how you doing, brother?
Good morning.
Good morning. What are we going to do?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Yeah. What are we going to make?
We're going to make a really simple cranberry sauce, and we're going to zest an orange right into it.
You use the whole orange, Don?
Use the whole orange. We're going to use the juice as well.
Okay.
So we'll zest that. And we've got, if you want to give me that cinnamon stick right there.
Okay, now as that's cooking, why don't we do some with some Brussels sprouts?
Sounds good.
Brussels sprouts is the favorite of all for me for fall.
Yeah?
For Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's great.
What are we going to do?
Okay, we've got a pan hot. We're going to render it out a little bit.
What do you need next?
We're going to use all that good fat. The shallots will come next.
Shallot? Shallot.
Thank you. So we add some of the sliced shallots. I want to put about half as much shallot as we have bacon in there. We don't want to overpower it because we have the onions also, so we don't want too much onion product. We've got the pearl onions we can put in. And then the Brussels sprouts.
There you go.
Thank you. And the bacon gives it a really, really great flavor for the Brussels. Just dump all of it. Let's season it up with salt and pepper. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to finish it in the oven for about 15 minutes.
Right.
This way all the flavors come together. I like a nicely roasted, brown look to the sprouts. Gives it another flavor. It almost caramelizes it and sweetens it up a bit.
Put it in the oven with the whole pan and everything?
Put the whole pan in the oven.
How's this? So how long you do this for?
Yeah, just a little bit more in that corner over there.
So we got the cranberries, we got the Brussels sprouts, great side dishes for your Thanksgiving meal. Don. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you,
Enjoy
too.
your turkey.
Now, by the way, you can get this at home because Don gave me the recipes. They're right here. I'm going to post them on our website. Just go to cbsnewyork.com and hit the Tony Tantillo page. I'm Tony Tantillo, and with Don Pintabona, have a great Thanksgiving. Ciao.
When we come back, a special treat for our troops on this Thanksgiving.
And it keeps me hanging on, raining down against the wind.
I wish the best to all the families that suffered during this tragedy, and sorry for them. And I hope this holidays are happy for them anyway.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hear your voice, and it keeps me hanging on, raining down.
U.S. sailors and their loved ones got a little taste of country last night. Country star Garth Brooks performing live aboard the USS Enterprise in Norfolk, Virginia. That performance was the latest in a wartime tradition of celebrities entertaining the armed forces. Brooks' stage aboard the carrier came complete with a 12-story command center called an island and portable bathrooms dressed in camouflage.
That's it for us today at noon. I'm Cindy Hsu.
I'm Michael Pomeranz. Have a wonderful holiday.